Hey everybody! So a lot of things are different after 2 weeks. I have lighting, which is kind of crazy because now you can see just how pale I am. And I also have my Christmas lights up. Aren't they pretty? I love those. Yeah, so I have my homemade garland is on my blog. It's the little, I don't know if you can see it from this far away, but it's the little gray stars on there. It's a garland that I made and it's so pretty. I really like it, so I will link the pattern in the bottom bar. But that's not what this video is about. So actually, before I get started on that, I wanted to quick say how obsessed I am with Tiny Tower. I just stumbled upon that game like, I don't know, a week or two ago, and I have been absolutely obsessed since then. So I think I have 50 floors. Here, let me see. Oh, yeah, and there's Christmas music. Isn't that amazing? Anyway, so yeah, I have 50 floors, and here I'm going to turn the volume down, because even though the Christmas music is amazing. So, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but the lobby is decorated, and so is the elevator shaft. It is so cool. I love that. But I don't think the top is... Oh, yes, the top is decorated too. It's got a Christmas tree and a sleigh, and just how cool is that? Tiny Tower is amazing. So yeah, I've been obsessed with that. Anyway, today's video is a book review, and I finally decided what I wanted to call this series, and I'm going to call it By the Fireside, which doesn't have anything to do with books, but in theory, I would be next to a fireplace, and hopefully I'll be able to do that in our new house, because I'm fairly certain that our new house will have a fireplace. If it doesn't, I will throw a tantrum or something, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm going to do little book reviews by the fireside, so I thought I would call it that, just even before I have the fireside. And the one for today is on Alison Noel's Fated. And I looked up some other book reviews and they were very, very mixed. Like, some people really, really, really liked it. Some people really, really didn't like it. And there wasn't a lot of in between, even though I think I'm pretty much in between on it. Just before I even kind of talk about the story, the beginning is very, very slow. I took such a long time in the beginning, but then at some point I kind of got into it and sped up a little bit, but I don't know that I really liked the book overall. I thought it was kind of like Twilight at the end, where it's really easy to read, but I don't know that I liked the story as much. So I don't know that I'll read. There are 4 books in this series, and I don't remember what they are. Is it Echo that's next? Oh, just the last page. So I don't know what the next book is, or I don't remember what it is. But yeah, there are 4 books in this series, and only one of them is out, I think. Maybe the next one's out. I'm not sure. Anyway, the story itself is about this Dare Santos, and she is the daughter of a makeup artist, like a Hollywood makeup artist, that travels all these places and kind of just hangs out on movie sets, different things like that. And then she starts having these really weird visions, so she'll picture glowing people, and it's really creepy at first because there are these like glowing heads on sticks. So if you can imagine like Vlad the Impaler, it sounds like that, like she was seeing all of that. Or I think they had it in Game of Thrones too, where, yes, because they took the guy's head, the dad's head, and stuck it on a stick and then made the daughter look at it, like that little prince. I haven't seen Game of Thrones in so long, but I definitely remember that scene because I was thinking of Vlad the Impaler then too. So anyway, it's kind of like that, and then there are all these ravens and crows and just really weird stuff, but it's all in her head, or at least she's the only one that can see it. I was a little bit confused on that, if they actually were there or if she was the only one that saw it. But anyway, yeah, so she has all these visions, and her grandmother, Paloma, she contacts Dare's mom, and Paloma isn't related to her mom, it's her dad's side. So her dad's mother contacts them and basically says that, you know, Dare needs to go and stay with her because she can help her out and kind of fix the visions and, yeah, basically just help her out a lot. So Dare does not want to go with her grandma. She wants to stay with her mom, which that's understandable. I mean, why wouldn't you want to stay with your mom? I certainly would want to stay with my mom. And I did hear a lot of people were saying that she was very selfish because of that, because she could hurt a bunch of people and all of that. But really, if you were in that situation, wouldn't you want to stay with what you're comfortable with rather than go with someone you've never met? I mean, I think I can understand her perspective there, but that's just me. And yeah, so once she gets to her grandma's in this town called Enchantment, then the story kind of starts a little bit more. Like, you learn about these seers, how they are in this battle with this other clan called the Coyote, and the Coyotes are tricksters. Like, in basically every little kid story that you come across, it's kind of like a fox, where they're just really clever and they're kind of manipulative and stuff like that. So they're not good people, but they kind of try and take over the entire world. So in the book, there are 3 worlds. There's an upper world, a middle world, and a lower world. And we live in the middle world. So basically, like, everything around you is the middle world. And then these seers can go to the lower world and the upper world in these, like, portals. And it's interesting. It's kind of weird. But yeah, so Dare is a seer. And so she's kind of sucked into battling the Coyote. And it's basically just that kind of story. So yeah, that's about all I can really say without giving too much away. That's just the basis of the story. And like I said earlier, I was kind of in between on it. It was an okay story, but it just had kind of a really slow beginning. And hi, Cricket. Cricket, of course, has to make an appearance. Don't you? What was that? That was such a weird meow. Oh, he's funny. Anyway, like I said, it had a really slow beginning, and I'm not trying to get you to not read it or anything. Or if you have read it, definitely let me know what you thought in the comments below. Whether you liked it, whether you didn't like it, anything like that, just let me know. Or do a video response. I would love that too. Like, in the interaction between you guys, I would love to talk to you. So, yeah, I think that is it for today, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!